Uh, Hello and welcome back to another ALTTPR Season 4, Week 4 race.
Long time no see, Zethno. How you doing, man?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was just double checking something. I couldn't hear anything. There we go. We're good. So welcome. Today we are back-to-back races tonight. Tonight, the second race tonight is going to be SaHa's Kids versus Aga's Backup Dancers. It's going to be Mikenekopi versus Hitman. I am Zethno, and I was just here with you for the last little bit, and now I am joined by John Snoo. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm fresh from work, and I'm ready to see some good old spoiler pilot.
I've just got to say that the last two races in a row I've now commentated have had Big Key in Tile Room, so don't be surprised if it happens again.
Ooh, so we're having some fun. You know what? I'm debating about checking that really quick. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
We are definitely going to have some fun. We are going to try to avoid spoiling anything to all of you viewers.
I'm not going to.
From my side, I'm going to try to commentate this as blind as I possibly can. If I need to look into something at the last minute, I will. We have a little bit of a desync that hopefully we'll be able to fix moving forward. A little bit here.
A little bit of a freeze up on Mikeneko's side.
So, John, do you want to go over what this mode is, what our season 4 is, in the event that like some of our viewers, I see our viewer counts stayed pretty steady, many might have been here, but like for those that are new, what is this?
Those are possibly just tuning in the microseconds that you've been gone, Zethno. Pilot Spoiler is a game mode where you have two players playing. One is playing the actual video game, as you see the Batman sprite here is Hitman playing the game. He's being piloted by his teammate Immortal Koi, who is taking the time to go through either a notepad or a Word doc that tells him exactly where every single item, key, and location is. He's going to use that notepad to be able to go through said file, find exactly what they need, and try to route Hitman as fast as he possibly can through the game to completion.
I will continue in 1 second. I just do want to say hi to the ALTTPR League 2 viewers who have been sent over to us. You just finished a race between another two teams. It is the same mode, same idea. We have just started a new race here between... I was going to give the wrong names here. Aga's Backup Dancers and SaHa's Kids. We just finished a race between another two teams, and we're off to our second race. But John here is explaining what we're going to be looking at.
So, I kind of don't want to go like right over and double dip into it again, much like how Zethno almost double dipped and made mistakes on the names there. But we got a little bit of technical difficulties on Pi's side. Don't be surprised if we refer to Mikenekopi as Pi, more so. Keep things pretty simple. And yes, Koi and Gilgamesh are the pilots for this race. Koi is piloting Hitman, and Gilgamesh is piloting Pi.
Yeah, so I guess since we have a little bit of time, our runners in the early game and spoilers, a lot of the time teams have certain setup default areas where runners will just go clear things to give the pilot a little bit of time to read and get comfortable with the spoiler log. A very common tactic. I do want to mention that Hitman is 1 and 2, and Mikenekopi, as mentioned, will be Pi from now on, is 1 and 3. So both runners here trying to look for their second win of the tournament, trying to bring their teams up a little bit here. Their teams are very, very close in the standings. The teams are 3 and 4 and 4 and 3.
Yeah, we got a point. We only got a point difference of 3 points here. This is a big deal.
Yeah, these two teams are trying to fight for that middle standings, trying to take up on one another. So this is going to be an important race between the two of them.
Oh, and we are live on Pi's side now too. We go.
Big Key to Desert. We already had that on Hitman's side. But yeah, we do have Pi's side back, and again, welcome to everybody joining us from the League 2. It seems that some in chat we have some more people coming in from 2.
Oh yeah. Everyone likes to see some good, like I was saying earlier, pilot spoiler. It's a fun one to watch because you
Yeah.
get to try to figure out the puzzle as it goes along.
Hold on, how do we have a sword already? The last scene, we didn't have a sword for like 15 or 20 minutes. Where was that sword? I missed it on Hitman's side.
The sword was on Maze Race. It was just chilling there.
Oh,
The dude said,
on.
here's some junk. Yeah, it's kind of worth a lot of money here in Hyrule, but go ahead and take it, 5-year-old here.
Oh, come on. Like, that's so much nicer than the last... For those that were on ALTTPR League 1 here, last seed, you're going to know that is way nicer than the last seed we were just watching.
Oh, no. I don't want to ask because I want to focus on this race, but at the same time, too.
It was bad. It's worth watching. If you were a new viewer, you missed that last seed, go back. There should be a VOD. Go back and watch it. It was a lot of fun. I was on it, too. That's not self-interest. But,
Zethno, let's be real. Zethno's going to go back and watch it just where he can hear his own beautiful voice again. Let's be real on that one.
Oh, I will definitely not. But we do have an Eastern early check. It is a crystal. We do not have bow. So here's a question. What is Hitman doing here? Are we looking for something to... Are we looking for a finish? Maybe there's a bow in Eastern? That would be pretty insane.
Well, the thing is, though, too, is that we still need a big key to even be able to complete the dungeon regardless. We got our first logical bottle, though, so that opens up Sick Kid as well for a chain for that, which we don't know what's on there. We want to be blind on this one fully. Neither one of us have the log open. And me and Zethno agreed to have some fun with this one.
Oh, for sure. It's interesting. You can see Hitman avoided the left or the right hookshot area of Eastern. Obviously,
Master already.
Yeah, obviously his pilot telling him that no, that's not important. Definitely went in there for the sword.
Yep.
Obviously, I would say there's likely no other early sword that... Oh, this is scary. We have a lamp, and they went out of their way for Master Sword. John, what does that mean to you?
I'm thinking Dark Cross more than likely because we don't have any CT smalls, so we can't do Aga yet.
Yeah, but that's really scary. What if there's a CT small here and one in Aga?
Then we're doing Aga. There's a hammer, though.
That feels so scary when you're in a Spilot.
Yo,
can we call that spoiler pilot? Spilot mode?
Pilot. Oh, it makes sense, actually.
I've been on here too long. I've been commentating for an hour and a half, or almost 2 hours now. But Spoilet Key Sanity mode here. They went out of their way for a lamp and Master Sword. That seems scary to me. Look at what Hitman's doing. Like, Look at this.
I'm thinking either Moon Pearl has to be here, or... Ooh.
I want to see a CT small.
Maybe
I want to see a CT small in here.
I want to see Mirror, to where that way it gives full mountain.
No. I want a CT small in here. I want to see an Aga play.
Oh, man. All right, we're both kind of hoping for the same thing, though, where it's kind of just a time burner. We're setting up for a death warp, so you might be right, Zeph.
Yeah, there's a death warp here. We're setting up for a death warp. What is it?
Oh, baby.
Is it? Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Money.
Then there's something in front of Escape, too, then. Okay.
What's going on here that we're doing? What's going on here that we're doing a death warp? Why did we need money in a death warp? This is...
Well, the money will be... That's easy coverage for your chess game and your dig game, right?
I guess that's true.
But...
Whoa!
There might... Something first chest.
There's gotta be...
It's not a CT small, Zeth. No, if it's a CT small, I'll leave the channel. You're gonna pull double duty by yourself.
Well, I joined to help you, not the other way around. You signed up first. Hold on a minute here.
I'm honestly curious.
But hold on, look, both our runners are in here at the same time. They must be looking for the same thing. There it is. That's why they needed the early Master Sword. This makes a lot of sense.
And Pi has 100 wait, is that 200 rupees? That's 200 rupees. Where did they get the 200 rupees from? Instead of doing Dark Cross. I missed it
somewhere
on
else.
Somewhere else. No big deal. We're both going to Hype Cave, it looks like.
You know, it's really interesting that neither of these runners did an early
You thinking Houlihan? Yep.
Yeah, like it's a very common Stratton Poiler or Stratton pilot key sanity to allow your pilot to get a little bit of extra time with that spoiler log, right?
Mm-hmm.
But neither of these runners did. That just shows that both these teams are very comfortable with their runner checking this very quickly.
So we got Fire Rod, Blue Mail, the big key for Eastern, a small key for Dark Palace, and just bombs. That's a decent Hype Cave, actually, for Pilot Spoiler.
I mean, definitely. Pod itself, now we have 2 keys. That's pretty decent.
You can go pretty deep, especially if you have something on Bowlock side as well.
Yeah, if we can find the bow, we can get pretty... We can finish it, plus get the right side of the back, plus get Hammer Yump and the big key.
I mean,
like,
even...
we have...
Go ahead.
We can get almost all of Pod. Albeit a very secured... circular route. That's not the word I was looking for, but we're gonna go with it.
I am. I'll giggle at the tongue ties because you are pulling double duty, but at the same time, it's appreciated. But I will laugh at it.
Hey, you know what? I was getting tongue tied on my first one, so don't worry about that.
But I was gonna say though too, you could just do a lot of pod with just a very simple mimic clip or even a potion glitch if with Hitman side having that bottle. We got flippers on Pyramid Ledge, and Hitman and Koi did not go that way for it.
Sorry, what was there?
So, it was a flippers on Pyramid Ledge.
Must mean there's nothing too important. Wait, well, hold on. Swamp is a crystal.
No, Swamp is a pendant. It looks like.
Oh, Swamp is a pendant. I was looking at Skullwoods.
However, there might be some on green pendant. Yo,
my screen got a little fuzzy right at that moment, and I looked at the wrong one. That is my bad. Yeah. No, so you know what? If Swamp is a pendant, you know there's nothing maybe too important along the route. There's no point to go too far out of your way for that seed. So we do have someone going a little bit deeper. Hitman's back in Eastern. Mikenekopi back over in Dark Eastern. So we call it a high five when our runners pass each other in the world, but like semi high five.
There's a baton.
They're in different worlds.
Yeah.
And there's mitts though. Mitts are in big chest of Eastern.
You ever like hear the saying of whenever someone's talking about you, you sneeze? That's what they're doing. They're both by each other right now, so they're just sneezing right by each other, just like phew. Uh-oh.
For sure.
So something possibly back of escape as well on the Hitman side, and there was a pod small in its own dungeon in shooter room, or else they would not have had 3 keys going in here.
Yeah, well, pod is very often helpful with its own keys because, oh look, there's the big key to pod. We didn't know that was there at all.
And that's where Pi and them are going now. They just found it.
Oh no.
That's
to go that far into pod and find out you don't have the big key and need the big key maybe. That feels like that big key is going to be important.
That feels like that what happened here was, okay, I'm going to pod. Uh-huh. And then you're in there. Wait, I don't have the pod big. I can't get that yet.
You know, that happens. And as I mentioned in the last one, like I have piloted a few of these seeds, and sometimes that happens where you're like, oh, go get this item, and your runner turns around to you and goes, you know I don't have the items for this, right? It's like, well, what are you missing? It's like, well, I'm missing the big key or the fire rod or the hammer. And It's like, oh, crud, I thought you had that already. Why did... okay, this is a problem.
Well, and given from the experience for the practice that me and my team have been doing this week too, like the pilot can scramble brain pretty hard, especially if the front is just loaded with a huge chain of things that you can get.
It 100% is. You really, as a runner, want to give your pilot like 3-4 minutes just to look at the spoiler log, look at a few of those items, try to get like some sort of semblance of an idea of what they might want you to do. It's really easy to fall into that trap here. We do see SaHa's kids moving in to pod on our right side here. Definitely going in with 3 keys and a big key. Definitely much more comfortable than what Aga's backup dancers had. Oh, there's a flute.
Ooh. Doodle-dee-doo-dee. So, something is pod big.
I had to take a second there. Sorry.
Oh, for the realization of what I just did. I'm sorry. But no. So there's a lot of deviation going on here, and I really do like this. I've done practice with Hitman and Koi, mainly with this combination that they're doing for their team this week, and they're pretty scary. They give and a lot of the asyncs me and Garrison have we usually do win, but it's usually close. Like very close. So they've improved very much on their pilots. On the pilot side and on their runner side.
See, we're seeing Pi go to the back here. SaHa's kids definitely going to go check the back of pod.
Hammer yum. Hammer yum. Hammer
Very
yum.
well could be.
Hammer yum. Hammer yum. Why?
Hold on. We're going to check the back right side first. It definitely makes a lot of sense. You don't have mirror. If you want to check anything in the back right, you do the back right before you do hammer yump if it's needed.
Yeah, but that's not fun. Ooh, small key for turtle. And that's it.
Well, here's the thing. We're walking back out, so there's definitely something else required. I'm going to say we're going to see a hammer yump here. Oh, we're just going to walk right in. Interesting. We wasted a key here.
Yeah, I would have held on to that key, to be completely honest. There's the big for TR.
Hey, there could be a small key in here, and then it doesn't matter, and this is faster.
I hope so. Or else we're going to be in a pod small key hunt on SaHa's kids' side.
Yeah, that's... If this is not a pod small, this is a little scary.
We're going to have to keep an eye on their 4th pod small then.
That said, the pilot could have already seen a pod small somewhere along the way and said just walk in, and because I know where you're going to get the next one.
It could be in TR, you know?
Yeah, but it could just be along the way in Skull Woods or Ice Palace or...
Oh, that's a nasty hook shot.
Oh. I mean, it would be if it wasn't a spoiler race.
Yep. That's where we're coming from the perspective of. If we were to run this seed as blind runners in a 1v1 me versus Zethno right now, square up, I'm not getting that hook shot for a while.
Hey, who says I would take that race?
Ooh, now we're going to be doing South Shore on Hitman's side with the flute. I approve.
Definitely something. Obviously, Koi sees something over here.
Boots? No, you would have came here.
Hookshot's beautiful. Except for the fact that mini Moldorms like to dance around that hookshot every opportunity they get.
They bob and weave it. They hit it with the IPA where they just bob and weave the whole time.
Bombs. Small key.
Small key for GT. And that's it.
Well, that seems like a lot of work. There wasn't really much in there. There was a small key to TR.
I don't know.
We did a lot of work for a small key to TR there.
Was it a small key to TR? I thought it was a small key to GT.
Oh.
It was a GT small.
I thought there were 2 items there. But could have been both. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, there was 2.
Yeah, there were.
That's my fault then.
Chat telling that's our tracker, right?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it is our tracker. Okay. Sorry, I'm coming off a second seed here. I want to double check. Mad Ewok Herd is our tracker today. Thank you very, very much for your help here. Tracker's definitely helping us.
Much appreciated, Ewok.
Definitely helping us. Yes, it's an Ewok herd. The first time I commentated with that, I mispronounced that pretty badly. So.
Oh, like Madawak herd.
Oh yeah, it was a mad, or it was a made walk herd. Made walk herd. It was a walk herd. It was a herd of walks.
That's right, Lucian. I would like to imagine that if I were to just take your brain, I could put it on a skillet and make some fried eggs right now. Ooh, there's the ice rod on Pie's side, and we're taking a death warp out of Thieves. Hitman doing more than likely everything that we've seen on Pie's side.
Whoa! What just happened there on Pie's side?
That was an intentional death warp.
Okay, I looked away for a second and I was like, did I miss something? Did we die on purpose?
That was my bad. I might not have said it loud enough. Whoopsies.
No, you're good. I've been watching Hitman and all of a sudden it was like, why do we have a death screen on the other side?
Come on. I stay with me, Seth. Stay with me.
I'm here. We're good. But yeah, for sure. Just a quick thing out to our viewers. We are watching chat. We do see what you say. If you got something to say or you want to interact or comment on anything going on, please let us know.
Speculate the items with us. That's where we're having fun with this.
Yeah, you want to see where things are? Take a guess. What's the next big item you think we're going to see? Well, what do you think we're going to see? Let us know.
I want a bow on Trinex.
Bow on Trinex.
I want a bow on Trinex.
Ooh. Did you see the last seed on the server? We had a bow and graveyard ledge. That was mean.
Oh, that'd be mean in a blind race too.
Yeah, and there was a required item on catfish on top of that. It was a catfish and graveyard ledge race. Thank God it was a spoiler.
Where was Mir? Where was Mir really quick?
Something like that. One of those.
Okay.
It was a ridiculous seed where like all the items were required in stupid places. But this seed so far has been much nicer. So on the note of this seed, like this has been the items have been much more friendly. Definitely, if you have a chance, go see where the swords were in the last race. But
so there's our other pod small on SaHa's kids side, so they're good for pod for now. And that's also where it looks like Hitman and Koi got their 4th pod small, but they also are up to 5 pod smalls now. So I wonder where that
5. And but they don't have a bow. They can't finish it while they're here. Nope. Where's that bow? I want to know where that bow is.
On Trinex, man. I'm telling you. Don Trinex. Telling you.
No. I'm gonna say one of the bows is gonna be in GT. That's why they haven't gotten it.
That's always the case, isn't it? Especially like so if you see like a late pilot spoiler sword, like if you don't see a sword appear until like the 15 or 20 minute mark, all the swords are in GT. Speaking of, we're still on Master Sword for a really long time too. Actually, we've done a lot of dungeon dipping, and it looks like on Hitman's side, I think we might be going up to. We're doing some of the mountain. We might possibly get Samaria up here and do a nice little TR dip. But with no ice rod, we can't complete it if Samaria is up here. We do have the right amount of TR smalls and the TR big on Aga's backup dancer side. I really like Pie's MSU. Pie's MSU is really good. Is it from his Sprites game? I don't remember that. A Hat in Time or something like that, right?
I haven't really been listening too closely.
Turn it up a little bit. It's really good.
I have to turn it up. Yeah, my sound has been down. It really depends on how each person's stream is, and it changes things. So my sound is always.
I was right. The name of the game is The Hat in Time. I was right. Okay. I couldn't remember. I could not remember the name of the game.
Hat in Time. Yeah, that's a good game. But yeah, so we're going. If you look at our runners, they're pretty close. Look at their items. The big difference is one has ice rod, the other does not. The other has flute. We got like flute versus ice rod fights here.
He walked really quick.
Are we seeing Hitman? Are we going into? We're going into Hera. Are we going to see the Hera pod?
I wouldn't see why not. Really quick, just so that way it is known, Pi and SaHa's kids' side, they do have flute. Flute was in Skullwood's chest pot prison.
Oh, it's just not marked on the tracker here?
Correct.
Oh, so Hitman walked in, grabbed the kid in Samaria, walked right back out. Obviously, there's nothing else in Hera.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure it was on there.
That's good. Tracking a spoiler race is hard because all of the runners know exactly where they're going, and you get so many items left, right, left, right, left, right. It is really hard to keep track of that. Us as commentators, we're allowed to just open our mouths and keep talking the entire time, but our trackers actually have to be watching what's going on.
The thing is that we have auto tracking for our normal racers and stuff, and help the homies out. Make auto tracking for our track.
Oh, okay. So here's interesting. Hitman is opening Turtle Rock. Does not have Ice Rod yet.
I don't think we're gonna go in on their side.
Are we just opening it?
Yeah, there might be nothing in TR, and they're gonna save it for whenever they have to come back.
But TR is a crystal. We have. Hold on. We have Fire Rod and we have Cane of Samaria.
I'm gonna double check. Maybe they already have it. I
So
don't think they would go anywhere with.
we have pretty deep access. Oh, we're going deep here. Where was the Ice Rod? Does anybody remember? Hey, chat. Ice Rod.
I mean, we don't even have to do hey chat.
I know, but I don't want to try to keep watching this without missing it. So Ice Rod.
It was Thieves Town, Compass Chest of Thieves Town. That's the only reason I'll have the spoiler log open. Is if we do miss something.
Now, did we actually miss that, or did they just not have it?
They don't have it. Hitman never went into Thieves.
So this is a long walk into Turtle Rock without Ice Rod.
Whenever we could potentially beat the dungeon while we're here, which I'm going to imagine Pi on SaHa's kids' side is going to do after they get the Samaria out of Tower of Hera basement cage.
Yeah, I figure. So what's going on here on Hitman's side on Aga's backup dancers?
Maybe they already think that they have Ice Rod, and that's gonna feel really bad.
It could happen. I had a race really early on in this tournament where a teammate had.
If there's actually Lava Bridge chest might actually, if there's something in here, that might be the play. It's Bo. It's Bo. That's why they're doing this early.
But not without Ice Rod.
You could finish it. I agree. Actually, no, you can't.
Not when
you need
Ice Rod's available.
You need the 4th TR small, so it doesn't matter. You can't finish this your first time here anyway.
Well, that depends on where that TR small is.
If it's on Laser Bridge, then correct. They played themselves.
But like even beyond that, if we could have checked other things, we don't know where they are.
Lucian pointing out, yeah. I was close to Bo being on Trinex.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was in the right dungeon. I still think the other one's gonna. I still think the other one's gonna be in GT.
You could potentially save the portal here in TR actually, and then go get that Ice Rod. But that's still a wasted trip.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this play here.
Yeah, no, this Hat in Time MSU is on point.
SaHa kids got the
Oh.
Cave.
Whoa. Okay, so we're grabbing Samaria and probably going to Ice Palace then. And that looks to be it. Why are we not fluting though? I watched them grab the flute. I know that they have it.
Oh well, so here's the thing. Hold on, watch Hitman and Aga's backup Dancer's side. They're all the way at the back of this dungeon without Ice Rod, and it's a crystal. It is a required dungeon to finish. We're going to get the safety door. No, but we got the safety door.
We're getting the safety door for what looks like laser skip attempts. And
gotta practice that.
Help with one heart. Oof. Yep. If you want a pretty nice setup for it, what you do is you line yourself up on the top of the laser, and what you'll do is whenever you get close to the rail, you'll see that your character will start to nudge down a little bit. You just wait for the laser to pass you and then walk around. And it's a mirror.
Oh, mirror.
No, don't save and quit. Oh no.
Well, what? Why? There's nothing else there, and they can't finish. They don't have Ice Rod.
You could just mirror and flute to where you wanted to go. It'd be faster.
Not by much.
We're going back to the mountain, though. What did we forget? Or is there something top of Spec Rock? Oh. I may or may not have had Hitman stream open to watch it, since it's coming in kind of patchy a little bit. I agree with every decision now.
What? Sorry?
I agree with every decision that was made, Seth. No, you're about to see here in a second. Never. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Did you see it?
But like,
well, we got the tins, dude.
that's a lot of time burned into getting boots.
I still think though that it's okay because without the TR,
what if you get Ice Rod first and then do that?
That doesn't matter because we still don't have a TR small, and a TR small has to be behind a Bowlock side, a Bowlock boss, probably on Helma. So prioritizing the bow and the mirror, and then going back out, get boots, and then come back whenever you have the 4th TR small. That's the way that you probably have to do it.
Maybe. The problem is our pilots don't have enough time to properly review that. Oh, we have the leak here. We have the streamer here, the official channel saying don't. We punish spoilers here. You got to be careful there, John.
Look,
you didn't say anything yet.
Was freezing. You know. The stream was freezing. I couldn't see it. Gonna get hammered.
See, here's the thing. Like, SaHa's kids are going in here with 3 small keys. That's enough to finish it, isn't it?
For which dungeon? Sorry.
Tara Rock. It's enough.
Not with opening Lava Bridge chest. That's my point.
Oh, you're right.
That's my point, is that not getting that Ice Rod is totally fine now. I know.
I guess now that the second team is in here for the same reason, I guess.
Yep.
There must be something locked behind those boots.
It's either locked behind the boots, locked behind the bow.
Nah, it's got to be locked behind the boots. Why would you go this far out of your way for the boots without the boots?
Well, no. You're not going out of your way for the boots. You went out of your way for the mirror and the bow. The boots were just a nice, convenient thing. Hey, they're right there. Plus, too, since we're only 30 minutes in, it's going to cut a lot of the time off of the feed, too.
You say we're 30 minutes in, but based on what we just saw, we could be halfway through the seed.
True.
You know,
And
it's spoiler. Spoiler could be an hour. It could be an hour and a half. Could be that range. Like an hour and a half would mean we're pretty far into the seed.
I missed what was on King's Tomb.
I did too. This is why we have trackers. Thank you to Matt Walker.
All right, awesome.
Our tracker missed it too, but was able to check the log. What are the benefits of spoiler log races?
Yep, that's the big one too. Is that like, again, I don't want to. I have it open, but it's like minimized on my third monitor over there, and I'm not clicking it. I want to have fun. And then yes, exactly. What Irritable Penguin said in chat, that's exactly what I was pointing out too, is that I think the TR small is either behind the bow or behind the mirror. Definitely not behind the boots, though. Behind the bow makes a lot more sense. Because if it was... Say if it was behind the mirror, right? What's really behind mirror? We have K45, Graveyard Ledge, Swamp Palace, right? Those are your three main ones. And then you have Bombo's Tablet, that's your other one. You have Spec Rock, which gave boots. And that's really it. Those are your major ones.
Hey, so we have Skull Woods here on Aga Backup Dancer's side.
Oh, yeah. And we're taking the long way. We're getting some hail.
Getting the extra magic.
Yep, the big kaiju moth be pretty scary. But all you gotta do to kill him is give him 2 good quick pokes and slash him twice.
Honestly, Moth is one of the most dangerous and scary bosses for most runners overall.
Vortex, and for other people that are just joining us too, the bow was on Lava Bridge chest and the mirror was on Laser Bridge. So this is going to be more than likely a double dip in TR for those 2 items alone, and the last TR small is more than likely locked behind one of those items, and I think it's going to be on Helma. Because, again, the gentleman's agreement was we're not allowed to look at the pilot spoiler for things that we don't have yet.
Yeah, we're trying to commentate this like you, like the viewers, having no idea what's going on.
Makes it more fun.
Yeah, it's not really fun for us to commentate with exact knowledge of where they're about to go.
Yeah, like
and there's Moth.
Spiciness. Oh, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Aw, that's lame.
Hey, look, we got a crystal. We got a red crystal.
Ooh, Pyramid Fairy? We don't have a Meyer Big yet. We don't have... Oh, wait, we do have Quake. Okay. We don't have Meyer Big, though.
What if Meyer Big's just in Meyer?
That'd be pretty funny. And on Pie's side, we're going up to get them booties. Getting the Tims. Getting the Jordans. Getting the Nikes. Getting the Vans. I don't know. I'm just going to keep naming off tennis shoe brands. Speaking of tennis shoes, yo, Zeph, do you ever have those light up Skechers? Whenever you were a kid growing up?
I know what you're talking about, but no.
There was there was a pulse setting on one of the ones that one of my friends had. And what we used to do is we would put it like right by the his pet cat's food dish. And that was a time. Because the cat would step on it in the dark on accident and it would freak it out.
This is funny.
Figure since we have some time here while we're doing a little bit of backup. We are fluting, it looks like, on Hitman's side. Yep. And fluting to 4. Looks like more than likely gonna be the swamp play. Because they did pick up those flippers on Pyramid Ledge.
Yeah, but the other team completely ignored them, so that's definitely interesting.
SaHa's kids have flippers.
I thought one of them avoided it completely. Maybe not.
Hitman. No. You're right. Hitman and Koi avoided it at the beginning. They were waiting to go into Swamp Palace before getting it.
Oh. I guess they might have avoided it early and then figured out it was important later.
Mm-hmm. But we got something in our pendant swamp. Green pendant. Green pendant. Green pendant. Green pendant.
Oh yeah. Well, let's not talk about pendant swamp required items. If you were watching the last seed, you'd know a little bit about that. This is where our divergence happened about an hour ago.
Oh no. And again, the VOD for that can be found on this same channel, actually, right? Or was that on ALTTPR League too?
For sure, no, it was on this one. It is on this one. I'm not trying to spoil anything. It was a great race. Definitely worth a watch if you'd like to watch another ALTTPR seed.
Yep, we're not going to take the time to spoil any of it. If you guys want to see what happened during that seed, which apparently sounds like a mean one, go watch the VOD.
Oh, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
But right now, we're going to have both of our teams going into the same dungeon here. So far, we're skipping out on a lot of the chests, so something's telling me it actually might be Green Pendant.
Yeah, it could. There's so many seeds. There's so many chests later in this dungeon that it could very easily be. Could very easily be something later. I'm sorry, one of our runners from the previous race is saying it was fun in quotation marks.
Let me have my fun, though, Zeph. Let me believe that something's Green Pendant.
No. I think Maniaco was talking about how the last race was
I know.
because he ran it.
So there's the
Hey,
small
look, it's
TR. So it was behind the mirror.
It was behind the mirror.
So it definitely required double dip of TR, which now makes the ice rod play and everything else on Aga's backup dancer's side, again, much more clear. Because I couldn't believe that they would go into TR without being able to clear it if there wasn't a reason. So there's our reason.
No, it makes a lot of sense. I just like it that Aga's backup dancer's side is blue Swamp Palace and SaHa's kids Swamp Palace is red.
Oh, color diversification. Let's go.
So who's better, blue swamp or red swamp? Chat,
well,
let us know.
I grew up watching Red versus Blue from Rooster Teeth, and to me, the blue team was much funnier. I'm gonna have to go with blue.
So you're going with vanilla then?
Yeah. You know, can't we do a... It's not a poll. What is it? It's not a prediction either. What's the other one?
No, that's all we got. If we have a, we could do a prediction, but we need a mod round to do a prediction. So I'm not sure if we have one.
I be one. I just need to know what the command is.
Sorry?
There it is. Got it. Oh, we're good. Hold on.
So we got pie and
do this.
We got Pie and SaHa's kids going over to Ice, looks like. Swamp Palace big chest, to answer a question in chat, was a small key to Turtle Rock.
There's a small key to TR, yes indeed. We're getting it just now on SaHa's kids' side. And looks like we're also getting wraparound chests. Wonder which one this one will be. Because I actually did miss this chest because I was too busy setting up that pole. Ooh, half magic. That's a good safety. Maximum, don't worry. A lot of this mode is going to be explained in this formal way. Imagine you have a friend playing a video game and you already beat the video game and you're telling your friend where to go in the video game. That's exactly what Pilot Spoiler is. Pilot Spoiler, you have your runner, which is Hitman and Pie here. And then you have the two pilots. You have Koi and Gilgamesh. piloting. They're reading through a text file, telling them exactly where the items are, where to go, and go through it.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat. We have one of our pilots from the mode from an hour ago. Very confused about what we're seeing, and it's a good point. 43 minutes in, we've got one seed with a TR double dip.
I'm being baited. I see how it is, Varnage. Okay, I got my eye on you. Speaking of my eye, we can keep an eye on what's going on Pi's side, because we're in Ice Palace. This is that chill song from Hat in Time, too. This is that good stuff. Ooh, piece of heart. Oh, no, Seth, I'm sorry. I just read what you said in chat. I'm sorry.
yes,
you'll
yes. I'm in the 2-hour pilot, so I'm the guy off screen trying to figure out what on earth my runner is trying to do in this moment.
They're cruising right now. Is what's going on. I'm definitely gonna get this MSU. This is a bopping MSU.
And there's the Bombos to open up Cold Stare on Pi side.
We're going with the early Bombo strats too. Fire Rod spam in the corner. This will kill him decently fast. There's gonna be a lot of menu lag on it though. And what are we gonna get? Oh, just a piece of paper.
I mean, it's a crystal, so.
Yep. So that is going to be the first crystal, actually, on SaHa's kid's side. Meanwhile, Adam's backup dancer is working on their third. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I was about to say, please don't tell me we forgot something in Ice Palace.
Nah, we're okay. That poll that was set up, red beat blue by 3-2. Where are our viewers? We have 63 people watching, and we got a 3-2. We got a 3-2 poll. What is this, viewers? Let us know what you're thinking. Come on.
Literally, it was 2 clicks. I made it as easy as possible.
Come on, viewers. Let us know what you think. You're here. There's 63 of you. Give us some opinions. Get in chat.
Wow.
And there goes Homer.
Oh no, the Dino Lizard. Oh, Ewok, we're not worried about you.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. As a tracker, there are too many buttons. Where's everybody else? Okay, so where's the other 61 viewers?
Yum. Yum. So now we got on Aga Backup Dancer's side. I'm going to have to imagine the Ice Palace play is definitely next for them as well. We counted from 1 to 8 on Hitman's loot menu there too. That was pretty sweet.
So I gotta say, we're at 48 minutes, and our crystal count is 3-2. Or 3-1.
Oh, yo, Irritable Bango brought up a good point. You can't vote in polls if you're watching from a console.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But you can do emotes? Twitch! This one I'll yell at Twitch for! The Why Are We in Swamp was for the TR stall. So, we're really close to go mode at this point.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What do we need for go mode?
Actually, nothing. We're at it.
When did that happen? Hey,
I have no
hey,
idea.
chat, you were supposed to tell us when this happened. We're comms. We're not supposed to watch the tracker and know. You're supposed to let us know.
Yeah, chat. You guys are the ones that are supposed to do the job. No.
Oh, no, it's chat's fault. We're blaming chat.
It's because they didn't do their patriotic duty of voting for the color palette. Swan on.
Yeah, 100% chat's fault.
Oh, man.
But yeah, actually, we are in effectively go mode.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I think with this knowledge now, actually, that has to put Aga's backup dancers ahead, dungeon clear wise. Like, they're cruising through these crystals right now.
Hold on. We need Meyer Bicky.
Oh, no, we don't. Hitman has it.
Oh. I was looking at the right side of the screen.
I think Meyer Biggie was behind Helma.
Yeah,
it was. Yep.
So, yes.
Yep, that's go mode.
Swamp 1.
Got Tower of Hera. Tower of Hera is a pendant. Don't know how to do that.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. We can get all these.
We done. We done. We're just cruising. It's go mode. Execution from here. We got 300 rupees on Pie's side. I think that was just a brain going, hey, you're always supposed to open this chest. This chest isn't open. Let me open it.
Oh, that happens so often in these races. You're just the autopilot. You open it. Your pilot's going, what are you opening that for? I didn't tell you to do that. But it's like, a closed chest.
They start slapping your hand like whenever you're a kid trying to get candy off the candy shelf. Just, no, stop it.
There we go. Easy. Yep. Fire rod.
Yep.
Done. Good.
Oh, no, not yet.
Oh, not done. Okay, there it is.
One more piece of cotton candy got away.
Snuck away a little bit. We are good. We have the basement of pod being cleared here on Pie's side on SaHa's kids.
We're gonna see a big dino getting slashed up. Ooh, the turtle's being a little bit unkind. All right, we're good. Ooh, you should have sword slashed. All right, we're good. No. Again, I know I said it. I think I said it like 2 or 3 times during this. Man, this hat and time MSU. Mwah. Props to the people that make
that
too.
Aga's backup dancers are ahead here by about a dungeon.
Big time dungeon wise. Like they're just gonna clear out Meyer here. They're gonna clear out Desert. They're gonna go finish up TR and beautifully pair that with the GT climb into finishing the game.
Yeah, that swamp finish difference is pretty big right now.
Yes, it is. And I think the call to wait on the ice rod was actually a time save as well. There's a lot of time saves here on Aga's backup dancer's side. They did a lot less save and quits. I don't know. It was just very good methodical routing. Good job on Koi's part and good job on Hitman's part for executing it.
Yeah, a little bit of this like has been interesting to see part of the roads, but it's definitely they definitely do have an advantage over the other team.
Man, a lot of this now is just we got to see execution wise if I can catch up. This is a lot of dungeons to get done.
I just watched chat for a minute with one of our viewers, not realizing it's a spoiler mode. So, little bit of a shout out here. It is a spoiler key sanity week. Each runner does have a teammate that has the spoiler log. Neither of our 2 runners has the spoiler log, but they have a we'll call it a voice in their ear that is telling them where to go. That knows where the items are, if that voice has enough time to actually figure out where the items are.
Yep. with the spoiler log too is also available in our hands too, but we don't want to look at it.
Nah.
We did a good job blind pulling this whole seed, Seth. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did really good work. We figured out where everything was, and we didn't even play the game.
Yeah, it helps when the runners show us where the items are. We're getting another walk around of this room.
Yep. I don't blame anyone for being tedious, or, well, not that tedious, but what's the word I'm thinking of?
Thorough?
No, not thorough either. Let's go with treading carefully whenever they have to fight against Mothula. Started with a T. I just don't remember what it was. Ooh, get that small key, though. You kind of need that. Good arrow pickup, too. If you need more arrows, the bottom pot here also gives arrows as well.
Oh, because those are so much help. So much help against Mothula.
They gotta kill Meyer.
Hitman is defeating Viddy.
Yeah, I was about to say they gotta kill Viddy. They need them. They need more arrows.
Yeah, wrong screen. This moth is not liking these fire rock shots.
Well,
completely ignoring them.
Yeah, that is honestly on Pie's side on that one. You should just be slashing Mothula at that point. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lucian. That's the word. Trepidation. Thank you. And the plural is trepidatious. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Zethno, you were saying?
You're good.
You forgot. Yes, come on, man. We're almost done. I need you here.
We're good. We're good. So we are actually at the same number. No, we're not. We're one crystal behind on SaHa's kid's side because of the Meyer completion. So we're just a little bit behind. But you know what? This is not that behind.
Nope. It's just a Meyer. And Meyer go mode is pretty quick. However, you know what's even faster than just a Meyer go mode?
A desert go mode?
Exactly. However, both runners still have to go all the way back through TR. So
and GT.
Yep.
GT is going to be the big one. It's going to be the gauntlet climb and the GT fight and the Aga fight. That's going to make the big difference here. SaHa's kid's just a little bit behind, but not enough that, you know, some unfortunate circumstance in GT couldn't change it.
Oh no, Zethno just cursed it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Come on, Hitman, break the curse. I believe in you. But at the same time, too, Pi, come on, man, catch up. I believe in you, too. Everyone's a gamer in this community. It's just up to them to pull through. And with what Subpar and Penguin are both saying, yes, that is completely true for how Pilot Spoiler is ran in this mode. If you have even a minute of difference, that's almost a whole Ganon fight, and that's a lot. Ooh, no spooky, though, on Pie's side. We're going to get a little bit of time loss here, too.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It happens. You got to get it done, though. Got to be speedy. For those that don't know as well, the pilots are also able to watch the live streams of their opponents. And I'm pretty sure right now the pressure is starting to kick on SaHa's kid's side.
For sure. Actually, the runners are technically allowed to watch it as well. Though they tend not to for...
Yeah. Can you imagine looking at two games?
I mean, it really depends. If you have two screens, it's not too bad to set up your opponents on the second screen. If you're on one screen, then yeah, you don't have enough real estate for that.
This is not good on Pie's side. This to me
No.
means that you're scared of this fight. This is not good.
Oh, with one heart, I'm not happy about this situation at all.
Pie came in full hearts is the thing. You can definitely kill Vidi with 6 hearts more easily. But we get through the first phase. Oh, switch to your bow. Please 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 switch to your bow. Thank you.
We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Oh.
We got this. We got this.
Oh my goodness. All right, here's your money. Get out of here. Just in case they don't know as well, on the right side of that wall is a whole safe area that you can just go up to that corner and just slash away. The Vidi lightning won't hit you.
Speaking of one heart on Hitman's side here.
Yep, the TR is a vicious dungeon. Probably got double tapped by a pokey. We're getting the back of Desert Palace on SaHa's kid's side. So we got no powder. We got mushroom, which gives us fake powder.
Yeah, but you don't want to waste all of your magic just to be able to use fake powder.
You want to get the 2 hearts here on safety platform, and then try to not take damage in Twitch room. That
fake powder is so not worth using all of your magic for in 99% of cases. That fight gave me crazy anxiety.
Did you not
says
hear
one of our viewers. I have a feeling that had to do with that Vidi fight, and I agree with that. I'm not happy with that fight either. I'm 100% in agreement with you.
Zeph, I'm gonna get you a plastic bag, dude. Or paper bag. Sounded like you were breathing heavy there. Gotta get you up.
I mean, like that was one heart Vidi is not a fun fight.
Oh, it's very stressful.
Double bosses here. Right side about to finish Landmo.
And then left side here we got Hitman finishing up Trinex, looking like a
clean fight.
It's gonna be a clean. 2 cycle. Oh no, 1 cycle. Nice. Very clean.
That was clean. That was very, very, very clean.
Ooh, early on the spin though. However, get the last slash.
It's okay. Nice. Gets the 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. We're good.
Hey, let's go. We're gonna get the GT climb here soon. Started on Aga's backup dancer's side. They'll be the first ones to enter GT, probably at around 102.25.
I would say GT big key guessing game, but we kind of have it.
Ooh, I'll guess 0.
-1 outside of GT. We're good.
-1. Oh, if that's the case, I think we had GT big very early, so it's probably more than likely like -22.
No. I'm gonna say GT big key was like 25 from the start. I have no idea where it was. I don't even remember where it was.
There's a safety and hookshot cave. What do we got? Well, that's another GT small. I would have just killed the... Oh, there you go. Piece of heart. That makes it a little bit more worth. But that was a heart container, not a piece of heart.
Yeah, no. A heart container, definitely.
Oh, no. The eye puns. Oh, no.
Yeah. That's been going on for a while. I've been purposefully ignoring it so far.
You guys. You guys are so funny. I see what you're doing. Oh, darn it. Lucian already typed that in chat. Oh. I didn't see that one. All right. 103.11 Hitman is entering GT. And we're going to Oak.
We have enough small keys and big keys, so we're obviously looking for silvers.
Oh baby.
Yeah. There they are.
Oh baby, that's gonna be a roasted pig, not a dead pig.
Oh, a little bit of a pause there on Pie's side. Did not get the or was not confident in the stair lag reduction.
Nope. Can't say I don't blame them though either. You kind of need to keep your hearts, but be able to keep moving at the same time. You know that you're behind. You got to keep that execution on point, but at the same time too, you want to keep your hearts.
We're back to purple lava. Ooh, nice double.
That's the kind of lava you would see in a lava lamp. I agree. Chill and wait for the roller. So, while we're waiting for this gauntlet to go down, make sure you guys give these racers a follow. And I would like to thank our comms for today, aka Zeth, mainly just you. I appreciate you coming on board with me tonight.
No, I'm glad to be here with you. I'm glad to be able to help out a little bit here. I saw the last minute there. I was on the earlier one and saw you were alone. So let's not get one person alone on the comms here.
Hey, I feel it. And then I would like to thank the restreamer, Yunker's wife, and the tracker, Maddie Walkherd. Much appreciated on your guys' end as well.
For sure, though. I gotta say, those trackers who are never full... we talk about it, but, like, trackers really help us out a lot.
Big time. It is the thankless job. However, I try to thank it as much as possible.
Our overlay does flag our trackers now, which is great.
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
we can call them out. Because honestly, the trackers are the ones that keep us honest. They have to watch everything. We just got to talk for a while.
We're the radio voices of the rando scene, you know?
Oh, let's not talk about radio. I've had some, like, streams that cut out. We actually had it. ALTTPR radio. No visual. Audio only.
Oh, yo, like a baseball game? That's awesome.
Yeah, not on this stream. This stream's been very good about having us
well, absolutely.
very little tech issues that way, but it wouldn't be the first time I did an audio only stream.
The crystal is falling from the top of the screen right now, and Pi picks it up with the animation of the hat and time sprite. Hitman currently going into torches 1. Gonna light the right torch first, more than likely the top torch bottom in the second. Nope, not the top torch first. We're going over to the right torch. Something like that, Zeth, now? The old classic 80s baseball.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Ooh, we got a raid from Legendary Moon. Much appreciated for the raid. Let's go, Pi. Yo, let's go, Pi.
Oh, we did get a raid.
We are getting the other GT small, and we're not getting that heart. We're gone. Oh, wait. No, we are getting that heart. Oh, we're getting the...
Yeah, we are really close to the end of a game here. Just anyone joining, we are in the absolute final straights of this race. Hitman just finishing up the climb. Pi starting it.
And Pi will be entering GT here at around the 107.25.
And this is the part where a tracker can give up and say, I don't have to watch anything anymore because we found everything.
Oh, Ewok finally gets their bathroom break. Or whatever Ewok's doing. What do Ewoks do in their downtime? Probably mutter a lot.
Hold on, it's not one Ewok, it's a whole herd of them.
Oh, so it's loud.
I figure we'll get silvers and then not check anything from the blonde. Yeah.
You can't skip silvers in Hope Room. There's no reason.
Yeah, not that obvious. When you know they're there, you'll always go out of your way for those.
Oh, Hitman missing some crucial hits right now in Aga too. Oh, but that one looked like a triple. It's frozen in the middle of that third beam, but that was a triple. Definitely a triple for that to be dead. All right, we're gonna get the Ganon fight here on Hitman's side soon. I's starting their gauntlet. Poke, poke. Oh, I like this strat for... It's a nice safe strat for Mimics too. Yum. Bonk.
Yep, and there it is. Hitman into Ganon's fight.
At the 108.35, the fight will officially start. We're getting the double slash followed by the double spin. It looked like 1, 2, 3. You want to do it from the bottom. if you do it from the left side, you'll get knocked back too far. You want to do it from the bottom side so that way you can get your slashes in faster.
Hey, we got our 1 cycle. We're good.
That was a 2.
I was watching Pie side, so maybe.
And it's gonna be more than likely a 2 and 2 cycle on Hitman's side. And it is. We're entering into phase 3 on Hitman's side. Gotta wait for all these Ganon warps to happen. Ganon's saying, no, don't touch me. This is a very climactic song for the gauntlet climb on Pies. Man, this MSU is really good. All right,
Here
one
it
more
is.
hit for Ganon.
We're pushing to the end here. And to any new viewers, because we have some new ones, this is the finish up of our Season 4, Week 4 spoiler key sanity race between Aga's backup dancers and SaHa's kids. Ooh, we lost oh, here it is.
We don't need Torch Glitch though. We got silvers and half magic. We're golden.
We're good.
And the pig is dead on Hitman's side. More than likely going to cross the bridge at around 110.22. Up in the GGs for Hitman.
Well, hold on. Oh, 110.22. Okay, I was like, what? It's like 22. What? No, it's... So, yeah, you're right. It was 110.24 official race time, finish time.
Yep.
Well done to Aga's backup dancers who continue their streak. They are now up 1 extra race.
Yep, they went
Pie goes up 1 more win this week, and his pilot goes up 1 more, assuming this is their first game as well.
Yep, I believe that this is Pie's first one for this week. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like the pilot actually did have one earlier this week, so it doesn't make a big difference. But
yeah, Gilgamesh race last night. I calmed that race as well.
Oh. What are you racing? What are you calming every race of this team?
I wanted to finish the series out. I thought it was a good idea. And they
Fair
race
enough.
at the time that I get home from work, so why not?
Why not?
I am a East Coast degenerate. I stay up until 4 a.m.
I'm in the same time zone as you, but I'm not up that late.
All right, and looks like Pie's gonna finish this out. Kudos.
And that's great. You know, it's nice to see players finish out the seed.
Absolutely.
It's, you know, especially if you're this close. If you're stuck and you have no idea where to go, maybe you forfeit because you don't know what's going on. But, you know, you're in GT, you know what's going on. You're gonna finish this out. You're gonna beat the game. And we're all here to have fun. Be it the fact that this is a tournament and we're trying to beat our opponents. The point that most of us do is we want to play this game because we like this game. So may as well finish the game and just play it as if you're just playing this game for fun.
I will say that if it wasn't for Tempered Sword and Silvers, I wouldn't be finishing that. If it was Master Sword Silverless, nah.
I almost always finish the race, personally.
Hey, you're more of a commendable person than I am.
I've had some races where I spend quite a bit more time than my opponent to finish it, but I generally finish it. Except the one of the only ones I forfeited was because I got stuck and I had no idea where my last item was. I mismarked something.
Oh, gotcha. So like it's like, wait, where is this at?
Oh no, before my opponent finished, I had spent 10 minutes trying to figure out where the heck I was supposed to go because everything on my tracker was done. Yeah, that's the one time I truly forfeited and said no.
Yep, there it is.
I have no idea where I'm even supposed to go.
And Pie making the same mistake that Hitman did, slashing Ganon on the left side. You gotta get underneath them if you want that 5 seconds after the double.
It's good enough, you know. We will have our Aga's backup dancers team joining us for an interview after, but we will try to wait until this fight is over.
Yep, we're gonna give Pi the chance to finish up here really quick.
For sure. And Pi and his teammate, Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh, sorry about that. But I was trying to remember how. I had to look it up.
It's a mix of the only reason I know how to pronounce Gilgamesh, to be completely honest with you, is Final Fantasy.
Mm.
But I know that Gilgamesh also comes from another term as well. I believe it's a weapon. Oh, all right. One.
Yep.
Oh, you could have got a second.
I think it was too close. I honestly think it was too close to the lantern there. We wouldn't have gotten a second hit. But there it is. We're done. Pig is down. Get your GGs in chat.
GG's the Pi.
Chat, we got 65 of you. We got to get a few GGs in here. We're waiting for it.
They don't have it on their end yet.
Get your GGs in chat. Meanwhile, we are getting our runners here with us in the booth. So GGs to both teams who have joined us in chat.
Yeah,
GGs.
So my first question to you guys is... Oh, my bad, Zeth. But
no, go ahead.
Just really quick. So seeing that bow on TR Lava Bridge, and then seeing the mirror on Laser Bridge, what were your guys' thoughts on the routing for all that? Let's start with SaHa's kids on that one.
Man, this routing was kind of pinball-y. So like every dungeon was like a double dip. I mean, not all of them, but like a majority of them were just double dips.
The nasty one.
Yeah. So it was expected. But I rolled the seed, so yeah. Of course, it was pinball.
SaHa woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And back up the answers. Same question to you guys as well.
Yeah, as soon as I guess after I had figured out that we had to do like a double triple dip Eastern and all that, like the go get the mirror, I was like, let's just get to TR as fast as we can, and then I figured out what the keys were and was like, all right, let's just go to TR and get the boots, and then we'll start. You know, after you got all the dips over with, and it was like just kind of go after that.
Well, so the main back and forth that me and Zeth here were having in the commentary booth was mainly, why are we here in TR on Backup Dancer's side without the Ice Rod whenever SaHa's kids had the Ice Rod and everything else to be able to possibly beat TR? However, we saw you open up the Lava Bridge chest since Hitman and Koi, you guys were in there first. I was like, that's the reason right there. That's why we're here. That's why they don't have the Ice Rod. What's here?
Yeah. And then you see the fourth TR
and
small
the fourth
mirror
TR is in Swamp Elf, so you had to double dip it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, since we have to double dip here anyway, we'll just get the Ice Rod later with Skullwoods and boots and stuff.
So how did you guys like the locations of Cape and Burna?
Yeah.
No
that
safety
was...
allowed.
Nope.
Yeah.
Where were those at?
Left side swamp and waterfall room.
Waterfall chest, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. Oh, well, no, you couldn't have actually.
Nope.
Nope.
Like, yeah, it's not worth it.
Well, I was sitting here like waterfall chest. Yeah, waterfall fairy. Oh wait, no.
I think waterfall fairy was like a heart container, heart piece.
Yes.
Yeah, Waterfall Fairy was like, maybe you get that, but nah. We didn't get the bottle on Hobo either.
Okay, you guys just got the one in Eastern, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming that was your second bottle.
Yeah, we got the one in Hobo and the one in Eastern. I
Yeah.
chose not to refill going up the mountain, and that was a good call by me because everything was clean up in Ganon's Tower. Until I took a
Nice.
fall to Moldum 2.
Yeah, that happens. Just the RNG. Did you guys get the? I'm glad I saw the Master Sword in Eastern for the Moon Pearl, so I was like, go to Eastern before Hyrule Castle.
Yep.
Okay,
we
yeah,
did
that
the
was.
same thing, 'cause, Eastern was a forced triple dip anyway, so.
Yeah, I didn't notice it was a forced triple dip at the point, but I saw that we needed to do it before Hyrule Castle.
we were playing the why are they getting Master Sword and Lamp ASAP and then going to Castle Tower. We were playing that game of ooh,
Uh-oh.
no
Not
way.
as
Is there a
exciting as you
CP
think.
small here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were very, very worried about the early Aga play. That like you had Lamp and you both went out of your way for Master Sword.
Yeah, that would have made it a lot worse.
I imagine they felt worse going into Dark Aga 1 maze and get the red mail.
Yeah. Well, we
Oh.
would have needed a key for that anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot where the other key was. Or one of the keys were.
Yeah. I don't remember.
So
I can't
I guess
remember.
now, what we can
Oh.
do now, since you guys are done with Pilot Spoiler Week now, so
Yeah.
how are you guys looking forward for your next league matches? We'll go ahead and go on backup dancers for that one too.
Well,
Well-
Cross Keys is my favorite mode, so I'm very much looking forward to it.
Ooh.
Man, Cross Keys is my favorite mode too, so I am all ready to start crushing some entrances.
Sounds
And
like you guys are amped up to play on that next week then.
Yep, and once again, it's
Yeah.
me and Gilga just going at it.
Oh baby.
Yeah, Hitman's pretty good at it, and I'm like kind of newish to it, so I'm still learning, and I'll be the other one. So I'm kind of like,
Where I'm at too. I'm like, I need some practice still a little bit, but I got a week, so.
yeah. I used to hate cross keys, but once I started practicing it, because I needed it for League, I realized how fun it was. So then I got better.
It's definitely a fun mode.
Yeah.
Seth, do you have any more questions, dude?
No, I'm pretty good at questions. You got all the ones I had in mind.
I
So-
figured. Because it was mainly the ones we were asking ourselves the whole time since we were
Yeah.
coming the seed basically blind.
Yeah,
well,
we did our best to try to avoid any spoilers. We kept the spoiler lock closed for most of the race to try to guess where you were going with things beforehand.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure
well-
early on it was a little bit weird with all the double dips and back and forths.
Oh, we
definitely.
honestly, as we mentioned earlier, we thought you guys were going Aga early with what you did.
there was a
didn't
lot
go
of
there.
there was a lot of guessing games on our side, but that concludes the race for tonight. GG's to Aga's backup dancers taking the W over SaHa's kids. GG.
GG.
Glad it was a fun one for y'all. We are gonna get ready to raid Koi here at the end of this interview and at the end of closing out the stream here. I want to thank everyone that was able to support the crew. We got the restreamer, the runners, everyone. We were all up here. Much love to everyone. We were able to get a good race tonight and showcase some love. So let's go ahead and raid up Koi, show some love over there as well. And everyone else, have a good night. And again, GG's everyone.
GG.
GG.